Yo guys, so I welcome you to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you most of the things retail traders do, especially the beginner traders do, that makes them lose their prop firms account. So as I said in my previous video, I have traded about I think about 10 more than different prop firms account, and I've lost almost all of them. And there is this prop firm challenge that I am currently on, that I told you guys that I was in a drawdown, and I promised I was going to come out from the drawdown to pass the challenge, the two phases, and to get funded on this account. So here is the video. I want to show you the progress, and as you can see on the screen, I was in a drawdown for about 8%, and currently you can see I'm in a drawdown for about 2%. I'm up, and currently the drawdown is 2%. So I've learned a lot, and currently I think I'm not making those mistakes I was doing again. So I think it is a good thing I share my experience with you guys, so that you guys will know the mistake I used to do that was making me lose those profits, and now what I'm doing currently that is making me get progress. And this profit, trust me, like I said, I'm going to come up from the drawdown to pass it. So I'm going to be showing you the mistake I used to do that was costing me this those profits at first, and currently what I'm doing that is giving me this progress that you are seeing. So see you after the intro. So welcome back. My name is Spiro. I'm a forex trader. I've been trading forex for a while now, and in this video basically I'm going to be showing you the mistakes I used to do that was making me lose most of my prop firms accounts. So without wasting my time, I would like to dive into the video so that I will show you guys what I was doing that was making me lose the prop firms. So before I start, what is prop firms or proprietary firms? Proprietary firms are firms that gives you their money. They are like in a form of company that gives you their money to trade with. You can trade with like cryptocurrency, stocks, forex, and you have a share with them. And the majority of the shares goes to you, the trader. So some prop firms can give you like 80%, some 90%, some to even up to 95% of the shares. It sounds easy, right? Like it sounds easy that you can make it, right? Trust me, it is not easy, because there are set of rules that governs this prop firms. Most or almost all the prop firms have similar rules, though some may have slightly different, but most of the prop firms have similar rules. If it is 12% daily draw, a maximum drawdown to 12%, and some to it is 10%. Some to, and most of them, they are having two phases. Some to are having only one phases verification. So there are a set of rules that are governing, or that governs the prop firms, that is making it like a little bit difficult for majority of traders to pass their challenge account to get funded. You understand? So like I said, majority, about 90% of traders that purchase a prop firm challenge account end up failing it. They end up blowing the account and not getting funded. Some you will not even pass phase 1, not to talk of phase 2. And I think most of the traders, or most of the traders that pass through these phases, we all go through similar things. Seriously, I've had encounter with majority of the traders that are all of them, they are telling me the same thing. If you meet this one, you discuss with the person will tell you this was a mistake I was doing, this was what I was doing. And I think it is just similar to my problem. I can bet you I've lost about up to getting to 10 prop firms account. 10 I'll purchase because I was eager to make the money. I was not looking at the risk aspect, the psychology aspect. I was not looking at any. I was just eager to pass and make money. But it is not easy. You know, you the one watching this video, you know that it is not easy. You have making a lot of mistakes, and that's why I'm making this video. I want to show you the mistake I was doing from experience. You may learn something, or you may also be experiencing similar thing, and with this video you can learn a lot from that. So prop firms They give you their money, you trade with their money, you make profit, you share the profit with them, and you take the larger aspect of the money. You understand? It is not easy, but trust me, we all are going to make this. We're gonna make it. We are going to pass the challenge. I was in a drawdown, and currently I am up, and I will make sure that this challenge I'm going to get funded with it, and I'm going to make profit with this challenge. So let's dive into the video so I will show you the mistake I was doing that cost me most of the challenges that I failed. Now one may think maybe it is my strategy. Maybe my strategy is not profitable, or it's not worth it. But trust me, my strategy is profitable. Trading Forex is not about a strategy. Every strategy works, provided you have backtested it and it is working for you. So my strategy that I use is working perfectly. So it's not about a strategy. Then if it is not about a strategy, then what is it? That's what I want to show you. So stay tuned and watch this video to the end. Like this video and please subscribe to this channel. Now let's go. Mistake number 1, the number of times I trade in a week. You know, as a day trader, I don't expect you to trade every day, and that was what I was doing. I always want to have a setup every day, and that is wrong. You will end up trading immature setups. I came to realize it, and it was too late for me. Not too late, because right now I've realized that that is not the way to go. A day trader must not have your setups every day, because if you are waiting for a demand zone to be triggered and that demand zone is not triggered, that means no trade for you for that day. But if you want to I don't know, maybe counter trades. Now I used to counter trade a lot, but now I don't do that. If I am waiting for this demand zone, I wait for that demand zone to be triggered. I wait for what the confluences I want to see at that demand zone, and if I want to enter a trade, I enter. That for me to say I want to counter the trade to the demand zone before I will now reverse the trade backwards to my direction, I don't do that again. Because reverse trading, if you're not lucky, it will hit your stop loss, then go back to your direction. I've witnessed that a lot of times, and so many times. So most of the times you need to wait for your setup, plan the trade, wait for your confluences, then you go in for that one trade with your risk management in place. You know your stop loss, the pips, the number of pips for your stop loss, your risk to reward. If you hit your stop loss, this is the amount you are losing. If you hit your take profit, this is the amount you are losing. You know the time that you need to break even. You know the time that you need to cut your losses. You know the time that you need to close a trade so that it will not reverse against you. All these things you need to put in place. And if you don't put all these things in place, your losses are going to be more than your what? You take profit. Trading like more than 2 setups, 3 setups, 4 setups in a day, let me tell you, what I've experienced is that most of the times when I am in a loss, I keep on holding, hoping that the market is going to reverse in my favor. You know, you have experienced it so many times. Same way as me. At the end of the day, I will end up closing in a big loss. And when I close in that big loss, you know what happened? I increase the loss highs, thinking that when they move in a like few pips, I will just cover my loss. Then I close for the day. Then it goes in the wrong direction. You keep on holding. You enter you close in a big loss again. Then you go in again. Psychology set in. Your mindset, you're not in your right senses again. Then you end up trading. Then you lose a lot for that day. If you're not lucky, the maximum daily drawdown, before you realize you are at the peak of hitting it, then you lose hope. Then you hit the daily maximum drawdown. Then that account, you lose it. So as a day trader, you must not trade more than 2 setups in a day. At least 2 setups. You trade one, maybe you are in a win, you go in for another one, then you are done for the day. Me, I trade 1 setup. I wait for that 1 setup. I have the risk to reward. I have the maximum I want. I get that for the day, and I am done. I don't care about what the market does. I close my laptop and I am done for the day. So you can see the progress. I was in the drawdown for about 8%. Now look at the progress. Look at how the market or the graph have moved upward, because now I am following what I want to follow. That's why you see the progress. Mistake number 2 that I'll talk about is understanding currency correlation. I used to have a problem with that. And if you don't understand currency correlation, then I don't know the type of trader you are. Because if you don't know the pairs that goes in same direction and the pairs that goes in different directions, then you end up buying pairs that are going in opposite directions, and you would either end up breaking even or closing in a loss. There was a day I put on, I think, a sell on GBP USD and GBP AUD, but those two pairs mostly goes in different direction. So I realized that I was in a loss in GBP USD and GBP AUD. I was in a loss, so I closed GBP USD in a loss. Then GBP USD reversed for the sell because it was sell. So GBP USD went for the sell. Then the GBP AUD that was on sell that I left it continue buying. So I closed the GBP. I'll put a screenshot here. I closed the GBP USD in a loss and also end up closing the GBP AUD in a loss. If I had known that these two pairs are going in different direction, I wouldn't have thought putting sell for the two. Maybe I would have traded one, and who knows, maybe I will have end up trading because GBP USD is my major pair. I will have end up trading the GBP USD. The third mistake that I realized I was doing and that affected me the most is not following my trading plan. Your trading plan will guide you on how to plan your trade, your risk management, your loss size, the time to trade, the pair to trade, and all those things. I wasn't following it because this profile I am risking only 0.5 because I was risking 1% when I wasn't in a drawdown, but in a drawdown I'm risking only 0.5 of the account, and still I was not following my trading plan. Because if in a day I am supposed to trade 0.5% of the account, which means I'm losing maybe 25. I'm only giving an example, $25 if the trade hit my stop loss, because for my trading plan my maximum pips for my maximum stop loss is 20 pips. So if the trade hit my stop loss, maybe I'm losing like $25 or $50, and my maximum the loss size I'm supposed to use is maybe 0.25, and I don't follow that, I end up trading with a 0.5 or 0.8, 0.75 or one loss size. I am not following my trading plan, and most of the times that kills these beginners, that kills them more. If you don't follow your trading plan, if you are saying that maybe your stop loss should be on 20 pips and you had a setup that is giving you 30 pips stop loss, you don't need to trade. You don't need to trade. I used to have a setup that can give me like 40 pips loss. Then I go in thinking that maybe when the market goes in my favor, I'll break even. No, market will be going against you, and you keep on increasing the loss size, or you keep on increasing the stop loss. Then you end up closing big. Plan your trade. If it is 20 pips stop loss, 20 pips stop loss. If you have a trade that is more than that, that trade is not supposed to be traded that day. If you are going for 1:2, 1:2, close out, you are done. Forget about what the market is doing. If you are not trading news, you are not trading news. You are not good at news, so don't trade news. You are not trading news. If your setup is supposed to be, or if you are supposed to be trading at London session, trade at London session. If you don't have any setup at Asian, don't trade. That's your trading plan. You follow strictly to what you yourself set or written down, that you have written down that you want to follow. I was not doing that. I would say I'm raising 0.5. At the end of the day, I will trade in the whole day. I can trade like more than 10 times. I'll end up trading more than like 2% of the account. You see the mistakes I was doing, and this mistake, not only me, you, the one watching this video, you may, or you one way or the other, encounter this type of problems or mistakes. So guys, right now, you plan your trade, have your risk management, know that this is what you are doing. If it is not going that way, no, this is the setup I have put in place. If this is not, if I don't see a trend line breaking and retest. I am not trading. A trend that broke and you enter, you are not following it. You said with your plan, the trend line should be broken and you should see a retest on the trend line before you what? You enter. Even with that retest, you must see either maybe an engulfing candle, or you must see a hammer candle, or you must see like a morning star or whatever before you pull in the trigger. You don't see all those things, you don't enter. That is planning the trade. You don't enter. You enter, you are going in a wrong direction and you end up losing. All these things I was doing it, but now no. The third thing that affected me the most is my psychology. Every trader passed through this. My psychology, seriously, it wasn't good at all. When I enter a trade and it is up about $10, $15, $20, I am eager to close. I'm eager to close. But when the trade is going against me, you will see that I am increasing my loss, my stop loss, increasing. Then I'll end up closing big. When I close big, loss, that is a loss. Then I will increase the loss size, hoping to I don't know, when the trade is, if I enter buy and it is selling, I close loss, then I enter sell, then the thing will start buying. I close a loss, then I'll enter buy again. I say, oh, maybe my setup was good that then the thing started selling again. And at the end of the day, I'll close in big loss. Psychology. It was not easy. Let me tell you, I will not teach you psychology, trading psychology. There are a lot of videos on YouTube that you need to learn the trading psychology. You need to know that if you lose one trade, close for the day, the next day you can have more than necessary setups. There is no one setups in a day. If Forex will have ended, you and I would not have come to meet. So we have setups every day, and Forex will keep on winning till. So when you lose today, close, wait for another day so that you enter a trade again. You don't lose and want to capture your loss today. No. First, when I lost, I always want to win. I don't want to see a red or a negative in my dashboard. So when I lose, I want to continue trading. Now, no, I lose, I close for the day. If my first trade is a loss, I am done for the day. And if my first trade is a win, maybe that's what will motivate me to go in for another trade. But if unfortunately going for a loss, that day I am done. I close my laptop and I don't even open my laptop for that day. So guys, go and learn more about the psychology. Like, psych your brain. Know that this thing, you can make money. It is you and yourself. So this is the plan. This is what I want to do. Follow that strictly. If you are able to follow whatever you have set, the set of rules that you have set for yourself, I don't think you are going to have a problem. And trust me, now I am following strictly to whatever I want to follow. I don't change my rules. If it doesn't tally to what I want it to be, I don't follow Forex. Forex must follow me. I don't follow. If Forex doesn't print what I want it to print for me, I will not enter. If it is printing its own thing, it should enter its own thing. But if it prints what I want it, I will enter. That's why you are seeing that this massive push in my dashboard. The next thing that have boosted my progress and this Forex journey is journaling. First, I don't journal my trades at all, but currently I journal every trade, the time I put in the trade, my stop loss size, my TP size, whether the trade hit my TP, whether it end up in a loss, whether I close before it hit my stop loss, whether I close before it hit my TP, whether it was a break even, what was my confluences before I put in the trades, the strategy I use in the trade, and all those things, the time I close out, and all those things. Now I journal it, and it serves as a reference to me. If I end up in a loss, what were the confluences I used to enter that trade? And anytime maybe I come across those confluences and I am about to enter the trade, I will remember that this was the confluences I had, and I pull in this trade and it ended up in a loss. So let me review the trade again. Maybe by reviewing, I will say that maybe I am trying to make a mistake. So guys, you need to journal your trade. And me, I have a Telegram group that I journal all my trades on. So guys, journaling is key, and you must journal your trades. It will keep you remembering all the mistakes you used to do and what you were doing right, so that you keep on doing the right ones and leaving the wrong ones. Now let me laugh before I tell you the last thing that I think has helped me significantly. That has helped me. Guys, before I tell you this last thing, please kindly subscribe to my channel, because from now onwards I'm going to be giving you the progress of the trade that I am taking. I am going to be sharing my setups in my free Telegram group. You can join that in the description. You hit, or in the comments that you will see, the link is there. You join and you can buy from there. It is free. You join the free Telegram group. You can follow me on my Instagram too. That is where I share my trade. I share my trade on the Telegram and the Instagram account. So guys, you can join me and follow me on Instagram too, so that we will vibe. It is free. You can share, have contact. You can have my contact, have your contact, and we vibe. Now let me give you this last thing. You will not realize it right now, but trust me, it will help you a lot. I used to be in about not less than 50 Telegram trading groups. 50, not less than 50. And there was one day that I was in a buy for GBP USD. I was in small profit, and I saw a setup on one of the Telegram group that is trying to say GBP USD is gonna reverse. He gave a supply zone that GBP USD is going to reverse from that supply zone, and my trade was almost at that supply zone. So I have to go to my laptop to reassess myself to see if I had or I didn't maybe had the setup well. And trust me, if you are always on your laptop, you will always see the reason why your setup is wrong and somebody's setup is right, and you end up closing your trades. You will end up being confused. That day it pained me, and I wrote those guys, they know, I wrote a full message for them, regretting my actions and regretting that. And I even advised them. I told them, being in so many Telegram groups, I think it is disturbing, and it is affecting me mentally right now. I think it is affecting me, my trade, because my strategy is working. I can have a setup, and within trade different groups, they are all giving me different things. Then I have to go back to my chat to see if I didn't do it well. I'll end up believing in them, leaving my own setup. But maybe my setup was right. That day, I closed the trade, but then I closed the trade. The moment I closed the trade, then GBP USD shoot up. It pained me that I have to mute all the Telegram groups. But even upon muting, I still realized that no, it was giving me notification on my laptop. So I have to just delete myself from all the Telegram groups. So right now, I am not in so many Telegram groups. But I realize that there are some mentors, or there are some people that you need to honor them. Trust me, you need to honor them. You need to learn how to honor. You have learned something from the person, and you need to honor the person by joining the person Telegram group. So now I join people's Telegram groups, not because I want to learn from them again, but because I want to honor them, because I've learned a knowledge from, I've learned something from you, so I need to honor you. That's why I join. But I don't, all those unnecessary Telegram groups, I've edited myself from them, and the ones I am currently on is just because of honor that I am currently. So guys, you will testify to me that this thing is affecting you. So the best thing for you to do is just exit yourself from those ones that you know that they are not helping you, and keep those ones that will help you. So guys, with this, I know that you have learned a lot, and I don't know if I've touched your issue. If I have not touched what you are feeling, or if you are suffering right now, or what you are passing through right now, you can hit me up. You can Join my Telegram group, or you can hit me up on Instagram, and I will see how I'm going to work, or I can help you so that we all will grow together. So guys, you can join my free Telegram group. The link is going to be in the description, and I'm also going to put it in the comment section. And also follow me on Instagram. I post everything I trade on Instagram and in my free Telegram group. Hit me and we vibe. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Please, it's not gonna cost you anything to subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video. It will help YouTube algorithm keep on showing my content. And I'm going to be showing you every week, maybe 2 videos in a week, to show you the progress of this account. So guys, to follow this journey with me, please kindly subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. My name is Spiro, and I say goodbye and see you at the other end.